2, 1.
Hi, today we're going to look at a quick prototype that we've built for managing risk around assets. In this case, it's assets related to forklift trucks. Okay, so we've got an online app here that we can use as part of our start of day. I'm just about to go and drive a forklift truck. Okay, so first of all, here's our app. I'm going to log in. I'm logging in as Kyle. And I'm in. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to go up to the forklift truck and I'm going to scan the barcode that's stuck on the side. There we go, we've picked up the code, and you can see here that it has identified me as the driver. I'm also authorised to drive this vehicle, this particular model of vehicle. There's a bunch of safety notices here which I'm going to come back to in a moment, and we can also actually just look at watch an inspection check video as well. I'll come back to that in a moment. Let me just show you what else is on here. So we've got our checklist which we need to do and make sure that everything's right before we actually get in and drive the forklift truck, the forklift vehicle. So I can go through and I can check that everything is okay, and I can also make comments or note any defects that I possibly see. Okay, down at the bottom I can make some further general comments, and then I can sign my agreement that says I've carried out my pre-use check, I've read and understood the latest safety notices in section 1. Okay, so that's quite important, that I'm actually authorising myself to drive this. So we've done some online checking to make sure that I'm authorised, and then I'm saying I've done these checks. So I've not actually read the safety notices yet, so let's go and take a quick look at those now. So there's this one that's come in today, fine after an apprentice fell from a forklift truck. I'm going to have a quick read of that now. So this is a real live thing that's come in recently. So an employee has been fined after an apprentice suffered serious injuries when he fell from a potato box lifted by a forklift truck. Okay, so you can link whatever you like into this system, of course. So we've just found an HSE story there. Okay, we just hit back, and there's another one there about a wholly avoidable fatality. Let's also watch the inspection check video just to make sure I've done anything I'm supposed to have done. We'll open it with Vimeo. So take it to full screen. So the whole thing can be
an item of plant which has a valid
shown in this full screen mode.
Is partially compliant with LOLA 1998. Paragraph 3 of Regulation 9 states, equipment is inspected by a competent person.
So you get the idea of that.
Okay, so I'm going to examinations to ensure
go back.
that the health.
Right. Okay. So that's how the system behaves if I have been authorised. Okay. I'm now going to walk up to a vehicle where I've not got the authorisation to drive it. So I'm going to go back to the home. I'm now walking up to a different vehicle, and let's just scan that. Okay, it's picked it up, and you can see here that I'm not authorised to drive this vehicle. This is a slightly different version of a forklift truck, and I'm not authorised. Okay. However, if I were to log in as a different user, Steve, and then log in, I can scan that same code again, and Steve is authorised to drive this particular vehicle. Okay, you'll see here that the safety notices on this vehicle are slightly different. That's because you will want to load different safety notices for different vehicles. You may even want to do that on a per user basis as well. Okay, so that's our prototype of the asset risk management app that we've built. It's to bring together start of day use. It's to enable you to check that the driver is authorised to drive the vehicle and had the correct training, and it's basically intended to make that operation as safe as possible for that driver. Okay, thanks.